What's up, everybody? Joe White here, and a couple things tonight um, that I wanted to talk about here. Let me see what we got here. Ricochet is supposedly, if you believe all the websites, seriously considering leaving WWE. Um, his contract is up soon, very, very soon. I think it's this week. Let's see here. I'm trying to look and see if we have a hard date. Um, I don't think we have a hard date for it. I know it's sometime probably this week. So it's funny because I did a video a couple weeks ago about how WWE could fix Ricochet, if you will, and now Ricochet's leaving. Rumor is that um, Will Ospreay wants him there. They've had great matches in the past. I'd be curious to see what can happen. Here it is. He went to WWE in 2018, so 6 years later. It's, no doubt they're going to have good matches. That's what Tony Khan wants. Remember, Tony Khan only wants good matches. People only want to see good matches, according to Tony Khan. But, of course, there is more to wrestling than good matches. Um, I think WWE completely dropped the ball with Ricochet. I guess they thought putting that WWE Speed title on him would be a make good for him. The sad part is he won the Speed title about, 2 or 3 weeks ago, and has yet to wear it on an episode of Monday Night Raw or a PLE since. He comes out without it. So that shows you how much they value that title and Ricochet. So, and I think that's the last straw for him. I really do think that was the last straw for him. I think they could have fixed him by doing the Judgment Day deal and having him possibly join the Judgment Day. Go back on my channel. There's a video there of how WWE can fix Ricochet, the Ricochet problem, if you will. Tonight is Raw, and we've only got a couple of things confirmed for Raw. Let me look here. Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn versus Otis. Which should be good. Braun Breaker versus Ilya Dragunov, which is going to be amazing. Io Sky versus Lyra Valkyria is going to be good. We got what's happening next with the Liv Morgan Dominic Mysterio deal. They got Clash at the Castle coming up. We're going to get another QR code tonight, probably, as my refrigeration unit kicks on in the background. Can't let those chocolate bars melt, can we? But I'm assuming that we're going to get another QR code. I'm hoping that the thank you thing was not the final bit. We are a week away from the 17th. It's June 10th as I'm recording this at like 2 o'clock Eastern. So, I hope we get another QR code tonight. I hope it's something a little bit more than a thank you note or a video. We need to start seeing who these guys are. I've read several comments, and I'll do another YouTube comment video later on. But I wanted to address also people in the comments section of my Uncle Howdy videos going, "You have no patience. Heaven forbid you should have watched during the Attitude Era where it was a year and a half year build for Sting and a year long build for the Undertaker's brother coming storyline." First off, yes, I was around during that. I was about, let's see, in 1997, I would have been 12 years old. So, and I was watching wrestling during that time and keeping tabs on wrestling during that time. And at least with those storylines, let's take the Sting storyline. You saw Sting every couple of weeks up in the rafters. He was there. And then every now and then he would mess up an NWO angle or a plot and cause the NWO to lose, or he would take out his bet and point it at Hogan. You'd have an update from J.J. Dillon as to when is Sting signing this contract? Is Hulk Hogan signing this match? Is this match going to take place? And what happened then? What happened then? It was a bust. That match at Starcade was a joke. I mean, the match was good, but the finish was convoluted. But anyway, Undertaker and Kane storyline. You had him, going after Paul Bearer, who was with Mankind at the time. And then, you have your brother Kane is alive. Kane told me that you burned down the funeral home, Undertaker. You're a goddamn murderer. Remember that? And then every so often you would get Undertaker, red lights would be on in the arena. But this didn't go on for a year. This maybe went on for 2 or 3 months. And then then when he debuted at Hell in a Cell 90, at Bad Blood 97, WrestleMania was only, let's see, that was October, November, December, January, February, March 29 is when that took place. A 5 month build. And even then, you had Undertaker interacting with Kane, beating Kane down during those 5 months. They gave us more than these breadcrumbs that we've been getting. And again, I don't think it's Bo Dallas's fault. I don't think it's Rob Fee's fault. I don't think it's WWE's fault even. It's just a matter of they would have debuted by now, except for they don't want to do this to an overseas audience. They want to do it domestically. They wanted to give it a good build, but again, they did not want to do this at an international PLE. So now, do I think that they could have had a little bit more long-term planning for this? Yeah, because it's not as if they didn't know that the international PLEs were happening. We've known at Clash the Castle for about, 3 or 4 months now, since the beginning of the year. Saudi Arabia, they've been knowing about that. They go there twice a year. Been doing it for the last 3 or 4 years now? Since before COVID? So, I just, I think they could have done it a lot earlier than now. Or if they're, I still don't think Corpus Christi, Texas is the right place to do this. But if you're going to do the Uncle Howdy bit, you're going to want him on SummerSlam. They may have, could have waited till Money in the Bank, but that's another 3 or 4 weeks away. So I do think that they didn't really think it through as much as they should have. I do like the real time adapting to it. That is the deal of don't question my timing. I say when we show up, not you. That aspect I like. And I have liked the whole campaign so far. But I do think that we should have at least found out who the bride was by now. That list of superstars who are in this faction, Bo Dallas, obviously, Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, Dexter Lumis, Eric Rowan, those 5 names were leaked well before. I want to say they were leaked right after Backlash. So I'm kind of I'm not crapping on it, but I am crapping on it at the same time. It's been this crap of it's a year-long build. They would not have done a years-long build worth of QR codes. Meaningless. Half of these QR codes have been really meaningless. So you need to think about that. What have we been getting compared? When you sit there and go, "Oh, you don't have patience. You don't have patience." We've had patience, but your patience can also wear thin. So you have to forgive everybody if they're looking at this going, "Oh God, show up already." I can see their point, but I can also see the point of, hey, you know, respect the man's vision. He's got big Bo Dallas guys. This guy's got big shoes to fill, and they want to make sure this goes right. Because if it doesn't go right, if it doesn't go perfect, And if those fans crap all over it, that's it. He's done. You only get one chance to make a first impression. So anyway, I'm going to jump off here, folks. Let's all enjoy Raw tonight. I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty good show. Where are they tonight? Ahead of Toledo, Ohio. Wow. I'm sitting in Hubbard, Ohio, which is like right on the Ohio Pennsylvania line. So they're not that far from me. If I really wanted to do so and if I had the money, I could probably drive up to Ohio, up to Toledo, and get an Uber to the arena for tonight's show. But I'm not going to do that because I don't have the money today. Money has been tight this week, but we'll get through. We'll get by it. We always do. And but yeah, they go to Toledo tonight, and then Friday they're in um, Glasgow. Is it Glasgow or Glasgow? I always call it Glasgow. Glasgow, Scotland. You know, but we did not get a QR code at NXT. You're welcome for that. I told you we wouldn't. They did that. I don't even know why they did that one code on NXT. I guess the day that they did the QR code was like Bo Dallas's anniversary of his debut or his title win down there in NXT. So who knows? We're not going to get one Tuesday. So we have tonight, we have Friday night in Glasgow, and we have Saturday in Glasgow. Then we take Sunday off. Maybe we'll get something over the week that weekend over that Sunday period. I would like to see something like a countdown clock. Like a really creepy countdown clock starting Sunday night, like right after the pay-per-view. Or even at the pay-per-view. Have a QR code pop up at the pay-per-view and that counts down to, let's say, because I don't think they're going to kick off Raw with it, but I don't think they're going to end with it either. But maybe it counts down to, say, the 9 o'clock hour or the top of the 10 o'clock hour. Who knows? That's what I'm curious about is how they go about debuting. Who they debut against. Bray Wyatt, when he came back at Extreme Rules, didn't debut up against anybody. He didn't attack anybody. He just came out and showed his face, and that was good enough. Think we're going to need a little bit more than that this time. We barely got to know the Uncle Howdy character before. I don't even think he really wrestled a match. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you down the road.